We're midway through the year now, and that means it's time to kind of dive in and talk about my top 10 most anticipated films for the rest of 2019. There's certainly still a lot. As I was going through them, I'm like, damn, I'm really anticipating a lot of these movies. And of course, it's going to be fun to interact with you guys in the comment section below. So make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what your top 10 of the rest of the year are that you are so excited for. But without further ado, let's get into it. Before we hit my number 10, I gotta talk about some honorable mentions, and down on my list, I have The Peanut Butter Falcon, which I missed at South by Southwest, and I'm so pissed I did. Jojo Rabbit, which is Taika Waititi's next film. Ready or Not, which looks like a really cool horror thriller film that I'm actually really anticipating. The Lodge, which, my god, if you haven't seen Goodnight Mommy, that movie will get you super excited for The Lodge. Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw. The Gemini Man, I'm actually kind of looking forward to just because it's Ang Lee, and you kind of have to, even though I don't really agree with the 120 frames per second. And, of course, two other ones that Jumanji, the trailer came out today, and I actually really liked the trailer, but I'm still really iffy on this movie because after watching the trailer and how entertained I was like, did they show all the best scenes? Will that get old that Dwayne Johnson's playing Danny DeVito? Who knows? I'll find out. And the other one is something that I was not impressed with that new trailer, and that is Terminator Dark Fate. I love the first two Terminators. I'm hoping to like this one, but we'll see. And at my number 10, though, is Zombieland 2. Now, I'm dying to see this movie. I love the first Zombieland. I remember when my dad took me to see that in the theaters, and I was just blown away by it, and I was just so adored by it. I fell in love with the world, the characters, and everyone with it. Now, is this going to be a mix of it's too late, too long kind of thing, or is this kind of win us back with the magic? I don't know yet. There's no trailer, there's no nothing for this, there's just a poster and a small synopsis about it, and some small little leaks on Reddit, but truly, there's not a lot to know about Zombieland 2 yet. I'm hoping to really love it. I hope it's just as good as the original, if not better, and definitely not as bad as that Amazon Prime show, because woof, that was horrible. And at my number 9, though, is Ad Astra. Now, I'm so excited about this movie due to the fact that this director did Lost City of Z, which is one of my favorite films of that year. If you haven't seen that, that is a very awesome adventure film that is so slowly paced, but so beautifully lit and just uniquely told. Definitely go check that out. But Ad Astra has been in the makes for quite a while, carries an all-star cast, and in general, it's a space adventure. I'm hoping that this same director can do something that he did for The Jungle, for space, and that's why I'm just, in general, excited. And my number 8 is Queen and Slim. Now, I'm just excited about this mostly because of Daniel Kaluuya. I think Daniel Kaluuya is an excellent actor and one of the best actors working today. If you have not seen the trailer for this though yet, go check it out, because Queen and Slim is it's the reverse take on it, is what if a African-American man got pulled over and accidentally killed the cop due for his safety, and now he's on the run and known as a cop killer. And he was also just on a first-time date with another girl. This premise, this setup, the way that it's shaped around the release time for this, and after his performance in Widows, I'm on anything for Daniel Kaluuya. Because I really liked him in Get Out, but I think Widows is what showed me that this guy can do anything. And Queen and Slim looks to be that one. Coming in at my number 7 is Joker. Now, Joaquin Phoenix, for me, is the best working actor today since Daniel Day-Lewis retired. I think Joaquin Phoenix is just so transformative when it comes to any performance, and I think the Joker has the start to do greatness and be one of the films, and hopefully one of the films that actually is kind of being pushed for the award season. Who knows on that part, though? I think Joaquin Phoenix, no matter what, we know he's going to give an excellent performance in here. I think a lot of it will come down to that script and the direction that Todd Phillips takes in here. Now, I have nothing wrong with Todd Phillips. I actually really like almost all of his films. My favorite film by him is War Dogs from a couple years ago. Super underrated if you didn't check that out. I think that melded perfectly between a comedy and a drama, and I think he's going to do the same thing within Joker. Coming in at my number 6 is Dr. Sleep. I'm just excited for this film because it's Mike Flanagan. This guy has not done any bad films yet. He's made almost all purely terrifying, while also very thematical and very thought-provoking horror movies or shows, whether they're talking about Haunting on Hill House, Ouija 2, he brought that franchise back to life, Oculus, or even Gerald's Game, and I think Dr. Sleep is going to do the same thing. He's tackling The Shining, and it's a sequel to that original film while also getting the blessing from Stephen King. I think this movie's going to be something special, and just from the trailer alone, I was kind of blown away. I don't want to know anything else about this movie. Before we get any further into this top 10, make sure, guys, to take that time, hit that like and subscribe button, so you guys never miss out on any content like this and other movie reviews. Plus, guys, I want to hear your guys' comment down below, and I want to comment with you guys and talk with you guys and have a great discussion. And if you guys want to check out films early, go over to Sandwich on Films and see how you guys can get into movies early. Coming at my number 5 now, I haven't seen a trailer for it. I don't know anything about it. Everything I know about it is directed by Jennifer Kent, who did The Babadook, and The Babadook's my favorite horror film of all time. So there's nothing more for me to say about it, but just please come out already, because I've been waiting for this film for so long, and Jennifer Kent, I miss you, because The Babadook's a masterpiece. And my number 4 is It Chapter 2. Why wouldn't I be excited for this? The first It was one of my favorite films of that year, and it was so greatly based off that book. And I'm hoping that they actually follow in the steps of doing the same thing. The first film was a coming-of-age story. I hope they progress into that more horror-ish nightmare. And that first trailer kind of just showed that the off humor of Pennywise also being interjected in there. Now, will the turtle be in there? And for people who don't know about the turtle and the It book, go check it out. I don't think it will. I'll be blown away if it is, but It Chapter 2 is something that I'm certainly looking forward to. I don't care if it scares me. I just want to be told a very fascinating story and kind of be a little bit of the heebie-jeebies when I leave. And my number 3, though, is Knives Out. Now, this is directed by Rian Johnson. It's coming out later this year, and I'm just excited for it because you got Daniel Craig, Jamie Lee Curtis, Chris Evans, but oh my god, it's a whodunit mystery murder film by Rian Johnson. Now, whatever you think about Last Jedi, take that out. If you have not seen Brick or Looper, those two films are excellent, and Looper is one of my favorite films of all time, so no matter what, I'm like on board. Plus, this guy also directed 2 of the best episodes from Breaking Bad, so Knives Out has all my money the first day. Coming in at my number 2 is Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Now, I just love Star Wars. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about how much I love Star Wars in this video. And the thing about this movie is the trailer won me over. Last Jedi is something that I walked out. It wasn't what I wanted. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But there were definitely a lot of things that I had issues with. Now, I don't know what this film's going to do. I'm hoping that it kind of brings me out to Force Awakens because I love Force Awakens. And I think it will because JJ is directing it. But I actually hope this film brings about and brings all the Star Wars fans back together because that's something I'm really missing. I'm tired of all the arguing and all the mean comments. Plus, Palpatine's back and I'm just... yeah, how's that gonna go? Of course, my number 1 is Quentin Tarantino's new film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. As a big fan of his, this is a movie that I've just been dying to see. It's the era it's taking place in, DiCaprio, Pitt, and you're also bringing in the Manson murders, plus Margot Robbie. Sign me up. I'm gonna eat this film up. It's like 2 hours and 50 minutes of Tarantino. You're gonna get that great dialogue. You know, you're gonna get a unique story, to say the least, and very hilarious moments, while also very being shocked moments too. This looks to be just a brilliant film, and possibly the only film to really knock Toy Story 4 off my favorite of the year. Guys, that is my list. Let me know down below what your guys' top 10 for the rest of the year are. Are some of these the same? Are some of them not? Did I miss any? I know some of you guys are going to say, what about Lion King? Lion King is pretty much going to be the same exact film that I've already seen, and I actually might have seen it already before this video comes out, so I felt unfair putting it on the list. I am excited for it, but yeah, you guys know how I feel about that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you guys are new here, check out Sam Sean Films, and I'll make sure to catch you guys soon. Stay classy.